All right, welcome back, everyone. First of all, have a if I don't see you again after this morning's pre-market prep, I hope you have an amazing new year. I mean, I know 2020 was obviously a different year with its ups and downs, but I tell you, from a trading perspective, as a 15-year veteran, never been a year like 2020. I mean, when it comes to opportunity from a trading perspective. Now, again, I know, listen, if you got a restaurant and you were forced to close, you're probably like, well, Tim, why are you always talking about how amazing 2020 is? But so I would never make light of that, or if you got sick or someone you know got sick, I would never make light of that. My point is, from a trading perspective, it's just, it's like that hockey stick analogy. From 2016, we were in that foot of the hockey stick. I mean, I'm guessing many of you know that analogy, but 2016 to 2020, we were kind of here, and then 2020 comes and we just go vertical on the hockey stick. So, and that being said, I mean, I don't see any change coming anytime soon. I expect 2021 to be just as wild. So, never been a better time to learn, never been a better time to be in the markets. I mean, talk about making lemonade out of lemons. If you're stuck at home, I think, you can sulk, you can be bummed out, you can play video games, you can watch TV, or you can learn how to trade. So, focus on, my opinion is, listen, life sucks. Life sucks and then you die, all right? I can't remember if is that a movie? But anyway, life sucks and then you die for everyone. Everyone, okay? But what you make out of it is ultimately up to you. So, there's my 2021 message for you. Second thing I wanted to do is all of you, I forgot this was going to be my Christmas Eve wish, and then remember, I lost internet and power, so I think New Year's Eve would be second best. If all of you, I would love for all of you to drop in the comments a thank you to Alexandria. Alexandria helps me out every single morning. She's been with me for, I think, 6+ months. She's amazing. She's beautiful. One of the best assistants I've ever had in my professional career. So if you would, thank Alexandria. Wish her a happy new year. She's amazing. And I wish her an extra special 2021. So I like to thank and appreciate those that help me do what I do. So, all right, that being said, let's get to work. Ebon, crypto related. Loosely. So it's crypto related. Not the best chart. Does have a gap to fill. Man, not what I would call an ideal chart. So it's crypto related though, so you can trade our patterns. Crypto BSPR, you can trade our patterns. What was the float? Not ideal float. Not ideal chart. So, Cameron, no offense, not my fave though. Or float. As as when we're looking for that, that morning ripper type thing. So, CTRM, higher float. Oh, this is don't tell me. Seriously? Oh my gosh. Of all the things in 2020, are you telling me the shippers are going to run on the last of all the ridiculous trading things to happen on the last day of the year? We're gonna get a shipping run. So, wouldn't surprise me. 45 million shares traded. We got an SEC filing. Oh my gosh. So if you're old like me, you know the shipping stocks, they tend to run, they get some news. So they got an extension on their NASDAQ compliance. This thing, who knows? No BS. Okay, you got to have a plan. You got to stick to that plan. You have to have a stop. This could do anything. Especially after Monday. I'm telling you, if you guys, SINOs on high day, oh my gosh, for real. Shippers are going to do it. So, CTRM, totally a dip and rip. Great volume. And, they got a 180-day reprieve from the NASDAQ. Have a plan. Stick to it. Who knows? CTRM can do anything. So, it's 2020, baby. Mara, Riot, all of them. Bitcoin's at highs. Out of all of them, I still prefer BTBT the most. And I know a lot of you can't be here every day, but this is something we've talked about for the last month or so when Bitcoin really, really warmed up. So Bitcoin, when Bitcoin started breaking to the high teens, 17, 18, 19,000, we started focusing on these crypto-related stocks. What I don't like about Riot and Mara, I still think there's a lot of bag holders in those things. But BTBT is a newer issue. So if I had to choose a crypto idea, it'd be BTBT over 1750. Main crypto-related stock. Now, I also say this all the time. And, yes, I love stock trading. Yes, I love day trading these things. But I tell you, in my opinion, and ultimately all of this is just my opinion, if you're interested in the crypto space, buy Bitcoin. You can day trade BTBT, Riot, Mara. There's a bunch of them. I got a whole spreadsheet of them. You can day trade them all day long, but if you're really actually interested in and you believe in the crypto space, just buy dips in Bitcoin. What's it doing this morning? You usually get, almost always you get like some 20% dip in Bitcoin. Just buy 20% dips. Make sure you're sized accordingly. I'm not saying you mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin, but buy dips and forget you own it. To me, Bitcoin's like owning Apple. Just buy it and forget you own it. So, and I know this is kind of hindsight, but look at on the 20th. The 20th of December, Bitcoin dropped 20%, overnight. Buy dip, and then back on, late November, 20% drop. Just buy dips in Bitcoin. So, and forget you own it, so. No ticker, just wanted to say thank you for everything you've taught us. Happy New Year, buddy. Thank you, Bearded MFCEO. I love the username. Thank you. Already talked about Mara. Already talked about CTRM. Hoth. Isn't that that's the ice planet in Star Wars, isn't it? Jeez, oh Pete's. Another 8:30 PR, or 8 a.m. PR. So we got an 8 a.m. Cancer PR on a 10 million. Oh my gosh, it never ends. Just when I'm like, kind of start wrapping up this session, Hoth shows up. So 8 a.m. Cancer PR. Rotated float already. I got something in my throat. I apologize. Multi-month breakout. A lot of one and dones. Not in love with this daily chart. So spike and fail, 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 spike and fail. So that being said, how do we approach Hoth? Because of the history of one and dones. Most of you probably know 945 dip and rips. I would avoid this early. And here's the thing. I know you've all got FOMO. Y'all want to make bank. Y'all want to make, 10 grand and be back in bed by 9:25 a.m. I get it. My opinion on something that with a chart like Hoth is if it goes early, it goes early. I think the best approach is to let this stock prove itself. How does a stock prove itself? When we look for that yank into the open, and then we look for the buyers to step in and push it back to highs. That tells me that the buyers are still in control. That is how a stock proves itself when it's got a terrible chart like Hoth. IPDN yesterday was kind of like that. So, IPDN was a little better chart. Actually, IMAC. Here's a great example, and I will leave you with this. Why am I so cautious on a chart like Hoth? IMAC yesterday. You remember IMAC? I said, I still got the drawing. Right? Yeah. So this is IMAC. Anything look familiar? So this is the IMAC whiteboard from yesterday. Basically, it's exactly like Hoth. What did IMAC do? Died at the open, never bounced. Looks like it's going to open red today. So if you bought IMAC right now at 8:45 or at 9 or 9:15, you got bagged. Bagged. Big time, okay? Otherwise, if you waited for that 9:45 dip and rip on IMAC that never came, you stayed out of trouble. So I will leave you with this. IMAC, history of one and done, and Hoth. Anything look familiar? Most of what we do is pattern recognition. So, all right, everyone, have an amazing day. Have an amazing New Year's. Have an amazing 2021. And I know I posted on my personal Instagram that the pre-market prep might be ending. Okay, as of now, I'm going to continue. The only point I made last night is I got a book coming. I got a boot camp coming. I got a new long-term newsletter coming. I got a lot going on. The only point I made is if the markets stay like they are, something's got to give. So as of now, mainly thanks to Alexandria helping me, I will continue the pre-market prep. So, but at some point, I think something's got to give, and it might be this. So, all right. Have a great New Year's. And again, if you got here late, please thank Alexandria and wish her an amazing New Year as well. I can't thank her enough. And again, it bummed me out. I wanted to thank her on Christmas Eve, and my power was out. So, all right. Have a great day, everyone. And we'll see you Monday, I guess. So.